right, just right now?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Good morning, everyone. Oh, that works, doesn't it? It is wonderful to see you all. My name is Steve Robinson. I'm very proud to be the president of Lansing Community College. And here at the Center for Manufacturing Excellence, every day is Manufacturing Day. But we really enjoy hosting this event with Cindy, her team, all our industry partners, because manufacturing is such an important part of what we do in this region, such an important part of our identity as a college. My amazing colleagues here at West Campus do incredible things with our industry partners, with our K-12 partners. So on behalf of our Board of Trustees and everyone at Lansing Community College, it's just a real pleasure to welcome you to West Campus to celebrate the very important role that manufacturing plays in our life, in our culture, and the future of our region. So with that, I would like to bring Cindy Kangas up to get things started for Manufacturing Day.
Thank you, Dr. Robinson, Dean Dwyer, friend, all of my LCC West friends. Also, I am looking out. Anna is here from Gretchen Whitmer's office, so thank you for being with us. Oh, I see lots of my LEAP and LEDC friends. Hello, Leo friends, thank you and welcome. Today, manufacturers across the Capital Region are sparking ambition by opening their doors to hundreds of local students. Inside, they will display laser cutters and cobots, simulation labs and quality rooms, and most importantly, proud local people who make it happen. The impact is real. When students step into a plant floor, class concepts come alive. Algebra shows up in tolerances, physics runs in automation, English, it's in your work instructions, and customer emails. Let today be our data point. Manufacturing Day reveals a modern manufacturing ecosystem that includes skilled trades, production, engineering, maintenance, logistics, purchasing, IT, accounting, packaging, and customer service. There's room for coders and creatives, for precision-minded tinkers, and bold process improvers, for people who love working with their hands and those who automate with their minds. If you love spreadsheets or code as much as torque wrenches or micrometers, there's a lane for you. The plants you see today are high-tech, clean, and collaborative. Skilled roles pay well, and advancement isn't a rumor, it's a career pathway. Manufacturers, we see you and appreciate your role in hosting today. To educators and families, please help students keep their momentum. Make space for conversation, share facts about dual enrollment, apprenticeships, and industry credentials. Invite your manufacturing partners into classrooms and school events so we can continue to build strong community relationships. Let's make today a remarkable Manufacturing Day. Ask bold questions, notice what energizes you, and then build. If you invest in yourself, learn a skill, and keep curiosity switched on, opportunities will follow. Now I'd like to introduce a CANC board member, Fred Render. Come on over from Capital Steel and Wire.
Good morning. My name is Fred Render, and I'm a board member with Capital Area Manufacturers Council and the Director of Purchasing with Capital Steel and Wire. On behalf of the Council and our Board of Directors, welcome. Today, in celebration of Manufacturing Day, local manufacturers will be opening up their doors to several hundred students in the greater Lansing area. We're proud to welcome high school students, ISD and RESA programs, robotics teams, and adult education classes. At Capital Steel and Wire, our team takes pride in what we do, and it's always inspiring to see students come through our plant. Watching their excitement reminds us that the future of manufacturing is in good hands. Whether it's in steel, engineering, or the skilled trades, there are viable career pathways that can lead to rewarding lifelong careers. And what makes this day even more meaningful is the culture of our manufacturing community. Competitors and colleagues alike coming first to put our students in these wonderful experiences. That spirit of collaboration is what makes our region strong and will fuel this area for years to come. Thank you for joining us as we kick off this very exciting day of learning and exploration.
Now, Sid, come on up. You're famous, aren't you? You know, he's the manufacturing, engineering, technology professor. Is that it? And plus money, so much more, right? Come on over. It's your turn.
We appreciate you all being here. Our industry partners is really what makes it stand. You know, listening to them, listening to the type of equipment they have on the floor, and we now are understanding employment is a little different. And so we're weaving employment skills into our classes, so our industry partners could be even better than they are now. Robotics, you know, it's a conversation of AI, how we can use that to on certain type of areas for maintenance and stuff, predictive maintenance. We see a lot of that coming in now. So we really appreciate you all being here and learning more from you and what we need to do for you. Thank you.
Okay, for those of you that know me, you know I have a passion for women in manufacturing, and so our next speaker, Barbie Stay, come on up. She's a welding student here. We're excited to hear from you.
Thank you, and good morning. I'm very grateful that I have this opportunity to share a bit of my past and present experience in this industry.
Quiet talker. Be loud up here.
So nearly 20 years ago, I started welding at the Capital Area Career Center, which is now known as the Wilson Talent Center. I was one of 3 female students in the welding program at the time. It was the first time in my primary school education where I felt like I belonged and that I could become something. And it was thanks to my incredible instructors, Scott Poe and Jeff Grossman, that I found my passion for welding. So right after high school, I was hired in at a very small shop. So small, in fact, it was just the foreman and myself as the only employees. It was a really great first job experience. Half the shop was set up for ornamental, and the other half was set up for structural fabrication. Although, as great as it was not a realistic representation of what the industry was at the time. So over the years, I've worked in a variety of different type of welding jobs. Structural, ornamental, I've done automotive, I've done retrofitting, and even government contracts on military tanks. But the one thing that stayed consistent over all of those places was the not so friendly atmosphere towards women. I was constantly reminded how women didn't belong in the industry, how we were less than men, and we were frequently treated as such. Because of my collective experience in all of those places, it made me step away from welding and my passion, which was kind of a hard decision to do. But we're going to fast forward to March of 2024. I was attending a program that wasn't really a fit for me, and I was trying to figure out what avenue I wanted to go down. And I narrowed it down between the automotive program and the welding program. And then I had gotten an email from Nicole about the Tech Forward Women in Trades, Tech, and Public Service Careers event that was going to be at West Campus that April. So I went, and I was amazed at not only the huge turnout of interested females, but also listening to the stories of those who presented about their experiences in the respective industries that they were representing, how the industry had changed for women, and it was more so that men are no longer standing by as silent bystanders or perpetuating that toxic work environment that they're standing in solidarity with women, which was really great to hear because that was the thing that deterred me. And now knowing that it's really much better, like I was sold. So at that event, after the speakers, we had 3 breakout sessions that we could attend. I chose welding, electrical, and drones, which I'm really glad I chose drones because at the time I thought drones were only used for military. I didn't know that they had a plethora of applications, and it was, so they had a drone day, community drone day that October, where I learned about like how it was being integrated in many different industries. When I went to the tour of the welding lab, I was surprised to see my former instructor, Scott Poe, as an instructor here at LCC. We had a brief conversation and he reiterated, like, yes, the last decade, the industry has been changing for the better for women. And I'm really grateful for Nicole sending me that email and offering me a chance to come and listen to these wonderful speakers and see how things have gotten better. And so when I went to that, I went in not knowing what I was going to do, but when I left that day, I had a plan. I changed my program of study to welding, and I started classes for that program that summer semester. And that has been what started my journey to my end goal, which I will become a certified welding inspector that inspects our bridges across the nation and have drones assist me in it. Thank you again for your time.
So FYI, in manufacturing, the typical ratio is 30% women and 70% men, so the numbers are growing, and you do have a voice, and we're so proud of you. Thank you for sharing your story. Okay, Jonathan Gasmano. He brought a friend today, and while his friend's coming up, I just want to say hello. I noticed my MMTC friends are here, my Michigan Works friends are here. All of our partners are showing up in support today, so I'm excited to see all of you. All right, tell us about your friend here.
Well, good morning, everyone. I have a friend coming with me. His name is Snoop Dogg. He's got a lovely story to share with this team. It's easy when you hear the word manufacturing to think that it's an dirty word. Factories, industrial parks, laborers toiling away, stamping out product after product. But as we're standing here and you're looking around, it's a very clean area. It's very precise. Precision robotics. Individuals that are programming them, individuals that are repairing them, individuals that are using the latest technology in order to build the next generation of products and the next generation of manufacturing experts. Mentioned, it's no longer the laborer toiling away a machine stamping a product. It's using assistance, using AI, using technology, and using drones. So imagine if you go into a factory, or GM, our Delta Township plant, right down the road here. They're using robotics every day. They're using precision machining and manufacturing. All of that requires skilled technical employees. All of that requires assistance for your engineers. Our friend Snoop Dogg here is a multifaceted tool that allows us to do exactly that. Everything from being able to walk around a plant floor remotely, or an engineer in India looking at a plant here in Michigan, and then going to another plant in Indiana. They have the capability of doing that. They have the capability of directly interacting with the individuals that are doing manufacturing every single day. That's crazy. 10 years ago, we didn't have the technology to be able to have a drone directly interact with somebody oceans away. And now we can do that in real time. Now we have the technology to really sense what our machines are doing oceans away, but fixing them, repairing them, seeing how we can make them more efficient. That is what the next generation of students is learning here at LCC. I'm very proud to be a part of it. Snoop Dogg helps us with that too. Again, being able to make those connections, being able to bridge the gap between technology and manufacturing. Manufacturing is no longer a dirty word. It is a career. It is the pumping heart of Michigan. I'm very proud to be a part of this community. Thank you. So as he's walking around too, here's a little demonstration. This is me controlling him, moving around very quickly, very efficiently. He's able to interact directly with individuals. He's able to facially recognize plant employees, student employees, employees here at the college. He's able to pick and sort, being able to differentiate between different objects, different types. He's also got a little bit of a boogie in him too. He likes to dance. Yeah. This is something the next generation of professionals is learning to do. Not only programming our machines, our manufacturing robots, but also friendly robots, multi-use robots, robots that are helping first responders, robots that are helping technologists, that are helping salesmen, that are helping surveying technology. Coffee doesn't quite get good this morning. That's another thing. Robots are always available. They're always awake. They're always precise. With a little human flair. That's where we come in. As we're talking about AI in industry today, that's something you're never going to ever be able to replace. It's a human spirit, human creativity, human ingenuity. But now we have a little bit of help. So, thank you. Thank you for your time.
He doesn't make a mess. You don't have to feed him. Okay, so thank you so much for being here today. I want to once again thank the LCC team, LCC West. Their staff is the best. And if you don't believe me, hang out and just talk to them because they are my faves. If you are one of our partners, thanks again for being here. Board members, I've got some CAMC members here. Thanks to the students, everyone that's here. I encourage you to hang around, meet some people, and take some tours. We've got lots of amazing things happening in classrooms, and I'd love for you to see the equipment and things that are happening here at LCC. So have a great manufacturing day, everyone. Thank you very much.